Welcome to HubMesh. Here are the developer tools and AI agents trending on GitHub right now.
With 5 tools, owasp-wstg-mcp lets AI assistants query security tests, but environment variables unlock custom tarball tests. It exposes every remediation note and test case through local semantic search and structural graph traversal. As independent derivative tooling by Purley Digital, it makes the security guide retrievable for MCP clients. You can deploy from a fresh clone quickly because the repository ships a pre-built index. That install step produces 4 console scripts inside a self-contained environment to extract and serve data. Finally, 2 environment variables select custom tarballs to opt into corpus integrity tests. Get ranked news delivered every 30 minutes with daily-ai-brief-menubar, while custom compilation stays hidden until the end. This small native utility keeps essential AI stories one click away alongside a reusable Codex skill. A newspaper icon shows top-ranked stories and direct links to their primary original sources. System requirements demand macOS 14 or later on Apple Silicon, with Xcode 16 for building source code. To install, download the latest build from releases, unzip the archive, and move it to applications. Alternatively, clone the repository and run build scripts to generate your own ad hoc signed executable. Image 2 agent generates images locally using std-mcp generate image, but wait for terminal launch to complete setup. This local system uses React and Fastify to handle prompt submissions, status queries, and image downloads cleanly. You need Python 3.30+, Node.js 20+, a logged-in Codex CLI, and an OpenAI-compatible API for generations. To install, set up virtual environment dependencies, configure image modal keys, and enter the front-end location. Layered verification uses test scripts on the Relay API, checking config settings to save generated output. Finally, launch the backend server in Terminal 1 to complete your local environment startup. LongHorizon-Harness prevents state drift over dozens of hours. Watch to see how browser, desktop, and terminal steps unify seamlessly. By advancing long-horizon capabilities, it lets agents operate the whole computer like a human with verifiable progress. Recent updates added the Terminal Bench 2.1 evaluation and plain language replies based purely on verified task state. The promotional video showcases these features in action at 1440p resolution. It separates work into 3 distinct roles, ensuring only independently audited results enter the trusted state. Supporting continuous GUI and CLI workflows, tasks move between browser, desktop apps, and terminal under one state management system. HermesOffice connects 5 Electron apps to one engine so document formatting never breaks, but how do you test it quickly? This AI-native Office suite combines word processing, spreadsheets, presentations, and PDFs across 5 Electron apps. You can download signed installers for macOS and Windows, or install deb packages directly on Ubuntu. The Docs app uses a paragraph patch to preserve bytes, while Sheets relies on a Rust sidecar for speed. Engine packages in pure TypeScript run the AI agent loop alongside GenSpark search integration without Electron overhead. You run fixtures to generate test files and test headless apps before launching Vite dev servers. By connecting agents over Agent-Send, Agent-Orchestrator enables instant live collaboration, which takes just 2 commands to build. This shared model context protocol hub allows multiple coding CLIs to register and communicate bidirectionally. Traditional bridges spawn a subprocess and wait for it to finish, which forces one agent to block. Under the hood, the architecture exposes one streamable endpoint that manages stateful sessions across registered clients. For prerequisites, ensure Node is ready and the OpenCode CLI is installed and authenticated before starting. Finally, complete the installation by running npm install and npm run build to start orchestrating. Parsing 180K star repositories manually wastes hours, but scrapehub indexes scraping tools so agents can discover automated proxy engines. This curated collection categorizes frameworks by star count, letting developers and agents pick the exact right scraping library. You can filter every project using the purpose column to quickly separate media downloaders from core HTTP clients. It highlights Cypress for single-page applications because end-to-end testing tools handle dynamic frontends cleanly. For fast data extraction without browser overhead, Cheerio delivers server-side HTML parsing through a familiar jQuery API. Finally, Crawly solves complex scale challenges by bundling request queues, proxy rotation, and storage in one place. Turnloop relies on 4 runtime dependencies to measure agentic coding performance, but how do launch modes keep model access secure? This local harness runs streaming tool loops alongside subagents while connecting directly to custom AI endpoints. Its detailed contents outline system architecture, provider setups, and bugs worth reading about during implementation. Because tools are mostly judged by anecdote, Turnloop was built to evaluate design decisions against token costs. Setup requires no compiler or GPU and works immediately offline using the built-in mock provider. Flexible launch modes offer interactive 2eyes or headless single turns while protecting settings files from model access. Generating a full RAG application with Penguin Harness costs just 2 cents, but can you deploy it without pre-installed Node? This automated builder runs right on your desktop or server to create self-evolving agents in a single click. Unlike LangChain where you code by hand, agents here build other agents at 100 times the speed. 4 built-in skill groups handle everything from office productivity to letting agents write and optimize their own tools. Multiple model providers like OpenRouter and Fireworks AI let you run latest gen models or any custom endpoint. Meeting system requirements is easy because the one-line installer includes a bundled runtime on both x64 and ARM64. With 60 skills across 9 domains, Agent-Toolkit automates developer tasks. But how does it configure your specific editor? Start with getting started for a 3-step workflow from install to doctor to your first skill. As a modular collection, it replaces duplicate prompt libraries with one unified source of truth. Skills offer reusable capability units for specific jobs, paired with persona constraints and mutation-safe loops. The recommended Python CLI with auto detects your coding tools in a single setup flow. Finally, it deploys native formats per editor, like a plugin manifest for Cloud Code or custom rules.
That's the mix for today. Subscribe to HubMesh for more daily repo trends.